Welcome back, everybody. We've got quite a few projects working on today, but my number one thing is getting the rabbit cages completely done. So we got the water in. I've applied water to it. It seems like it's holding. A couple of the threads here, right, are leaking a little bit, so we're going to put a little bit of plumber's tape on the end of those threads and hopefully get that up and going. We're going to get all the doors finally installed, and we're going to fix some wiring up on some of these cages, and then once that's done, that will be completely finished. The grow out cage right here, I got the flooring all in, I got everything stapled on, drilled in, the floor is on. So all we're going to do is we're going to at some point get it elevated off the ground here on stanchions, put a roof on it, and we'll be doing really good. So we want to make sure we're growing as much food as possible this winter time. Well, for the most part, we got things done. Got the watering system finally all set up. So it produces lots of water. We got some breeding going on. Got the door set up. Rain catchment system. Barrel right there. Typical hose set up. Everything is looking good. Got our little plumber's tape here. Head back. Got some brand new doors on it. So yeah, today has been very well. Here we are the next morning. Pretty cold out this morning, and rabbits are doing well. Got a breeding session in right here with these two, so that's good. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our breeding program up and going as quickly as possible, which means that I now have to take this hutch, get it off the ground, and get this grow out ready to go. It's gonna be a hungry winter. We're already starting to see the signs of it. Last night while I was making dinner, I noticed there was a black Pitbull in our field. Never seen the dog before, and it was stalking some of our sheep. So I let our mastiffs out, and they did what they're supposed to. They went, they caught. We took care of the problem. But I tell you this because you have people that can't take care of their dogs anymore. A lot of times they drop them off the country or wherever he's from. He came a long ways and he saw some sheep and he was extremely hungry. It was clear that he had missed quite a few meals. And so we're starting to see that, you know. I have family members that already went hunting. My uncle went elk hunting. Great experience, don't get me wrong, a lot of camaraderie. But there was people beyond people beyond people at these sites, you know, all doing the same thing, all trying to put meat in the freezer. The Cattlemen Association's been very clear. They see beef going up to $50 a pound. I'll leave the information, the sources in the description box below for you to take a look at. But we're seeing it, you know, we're seeing it. Food is going to become, you know, especially animal products are going to become a high price, you know, resource commodity. And the last thing I want to do is be caught with my pants down. So yes, I love elk. I love fresh red meat. We have the ability to produce a lot of it here on the homestead, but at the end of the day, I want to be able to, if we're hungry, if we need food, I want to be able to grab a rabbit from the freezer, put it directly on the plate. And, you know, I can do that because, you know, I'm taking the small effort and time it takes to, you know, make this rabbitry happen. Again, one of the easiest things you can do. If you're brand new into preparedness, rabbits are literally the easiest food source, most sustainable economic food source you can have. And we believe about solution-based preparedness. You know, you don't have to harvest them. You don't have to eat them. You can sell them. Sell each rabbit for $50 a piece or how much you want to sell them for. Now that money can go on these higher priced food costs, right? If you can't stomach it. But wouldn't it be nice to know, you know, even if you don't start breeding them immediately, wouldn't it be nice to know when things get really fucking bad, in 30 days, you're up and going with pounds upon pounds upon pounds of meat in your freezer? Just think about it. If you had a couple starter does, literally, in 28 days, that's their gestation period, you know, within 2 months, 2 or 3 months of breeding them, you could have up to 100 pounds of fresh meat in the freezer continuously. Something to think about. But again, don't take my word for it. do your own research, talk to your own food producers in your area, talk to your own hunters that you know in your family, in your friend community group in your area. You know, anybody that's out here doing this agricultural thing, I mean, it's front and center. It's 100% front and center. Senate just killed a bill to place of origin on beef. Again, guys, all the indicators are there. Everything is there. Everybody is telling you the same thing. But at the end of the day, you're responsible for feeding your family. So go out there, get something started. I would say do the things, but if you're not doing the things now, you're not going to do them. So start to locally source those producers, because there may come a time where you're going to need that rabbit. But that's all I have for you guys. I'm going to make sure they're all taken care of, make sure we got our breeding boxes and everything all set up, and we're going to prepare for this cold winter, this hungry winter. As always, guys, long live the Republic.